Do you want to know if your online course will sell? Like, do you ever wonder, like, hey, I got this idea, I wonder if it's going to sell? Well, that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. This is Cathy McReynolds, your fun, money, and skill coach, guys. If you would like to create an online course, you want to get started in this $350 million a day business, you are in the right place. We're going to talk about that. Will it sell? I have 9 questions that I'm going to go over with you. And then also I'm going to put a link in the comments where you can actually download these questions and take the time to take the assessment and ask yourself this. I'm telling you, it will save you time, it will save you money, it will save you frustration. You don't have to worry about it. These are 9 proven things that, you know, the top course producers will always ask, and I want you to have those. So let's dive right in. If you, by the way, don't forget to hit the, what do you call that button? Don't forget to hit the button where notification. Oh my goodness, I couldn't even think there. Don't forget to hit the notification button so that you'll know when I'm going live, and you can make sure that you're tuning in. And I'm going to be giving you resources just like this to help you grow your business. And if you want to jump into our Facebook group, you can always jump in the Facebook group. Just click on something in the bio, wherever it's at. Make sure you get inside of there. It's a free group to help you to be around people like yourself who want to crush it online, who want to help people, and who want to make that difference. Don't worry, guys, if you like maybe have no idea what you want to do a course on, or maybe you're afraid of the technology, or yeah, I don't know, maybe you're afraid of marketing and selling. Whatever it is, don't worry about that. Get inside the group. We can help you with that, and we can also help you further. So let's dive in. Let's dive into these questions. These are the 9 must questions. And don't forget, you can click on the link so you can download these questions so you can have them with you. And I have an assessment with it so you can know if it's something good, if you want to do it. So number one, is there an urgent need for the problem that you're going to be solving inside of the course? On a scale of 1 to 10, is there an urgent need? See, because sometimes you can pick a niche, or you can pick something you want to solve, and there's no sense of urgency. So if there's no sense of urgency, then no one's going to buy it. Like, you got to really dig deep, and of course you got to do your research and all of that stuff, but you want to know, is there a sense of urgency? Is this a big problem in the market? And you always want to look, who else is solving this problem out there? Because sometimes if you're the only one trying to solve something new, it may not be the right way to enter into the market. So on a scale of 1 to 10, is there an urgent need to be solved inside of your course? Are you going to solve an urgent need? Number 2, how non competitive is your niche? Now, you may be thinking, if you hear that, you want to jump in something that's not competitive. That's not the truth. When you're marketing, you want to be in the niche of things that, you know, low competition is always good. And then what you do on top of that, you want to add your own special spin to it. And that's called, you know, the blue ocean, the red ocean. And you can go on YouTube. We got some trainings about that, but you want to be in a competitive market. Now, if it's oversaturated and the chances of you getting in there is slim to none, maybe you don't, but that's part of the questions that you want to ask yourself. How non-competitive is it? And then the next question, guys, number 3, is the course affordable for your target audience? You got to decide, like, when you're marketing, you always have to, I don't know, discriminate on age, on race, on income. When you're marketing, you must do. They shouldn't do it any other time. And you're not really discriminating. What you're doing is you're deciding. You're making a decisive factor, because you should never discriminate. You're making a decisive factor on who you're going to target. So can your people afford what you want to charge? That means that if it's not affordable for the people you want to sell it to, then you need to change that, and you need to get an income range. And these are important when you go to start doing your ad spend and when you start speaking to people. people. The next question, will you solve the top 3 problems in your niche? Will you solve the top 3 problems? So like if maybe your niche is to help someone dance better. I don't know. Maybe they want to enter a dance contest. What are the top 3 problems when it comes to entering a dance contest? Maybe you want to help someone earn money online. What are the top 3 problems when it comes to earning money online? Maybe you want to help someone with their dog training business. What are the top 3 problems? You're going to focus on one, but you need at least 3 problems that you're going to be able to solve for people. So how does that rate on a scale of 1 to 10? Rate your current social status. So now this is about you, because you need to understand where you're at. You can have a lot of followers, but do you got a lot of shares? Do you got a lot of likes? Do you have a lot of subscribers? Are there a lot of people who are interested in what you do? Either on your personal, your fan page, or inside your group? Are you building that audience up? That is so important. So you must know if you're building that audience up and know where you're at. And always be honest with yourself, because once you know where you're at, you get a chance to grow. If you don't know, you can't grow, right? You always got to know your statistic, know who's following you, know how they're following you. If you're on Instagram, you can go and hit the audience, the insight, and you can actually tell who's following you, what percent. Like if I go look at my audience over there on Instagram, it's 64% male. It is between, which was kind of surprising, age 25 to 34. I have the biggest followers and 64% male. So when you know that, it lets you have that conversation with the right people, and then you can because that's who's attracted to you, and they're attracted to the information that you're providing. So now you get to speak their language. You'll know exactly who it is. Inside your groups, they also have statistics as well. In another training, I'll go inside of those, dig deep, and be able to share that with you. Rate your content. Is your content good? Will it produce results, or has it produced results? And don't worry if you're just getting started and you have no results, no testimonies, no nothing. Everybody started at 0. I don't care if you're Russell Brunson, if you're Tony Robbins, if you're Dinger Gossi, even Oprah Winfrey. It doesn't matter who you are. Everybody starts at 0. If it's something new that you're doing, everybody has a 0 start. So don't ever let that stop you from getting started and making things happen. But you got to make sure that you're putting content out there and it's good. See, content is king. You got to understand that content is king. And when you're in the online course business, you're going to be giving away a ton of free content. You're going to, because this is how people get to know you. This is how they get to know you, like you, and trust you. So if you can solve a lot of little problems, then you can begin to solve big problems. And if you find those top 3 big problems a big enough problem, people will pay you for it. And because you've helped them with the little things, they're going to trust you with the big things, and they'll be willing to give you money. So you got to make sure it is measurable. And then this is one that most people don't even think about. They just think that they're going to get in. Rate your sales system. Do you have one? What is your sales system? Yeah, they may go through your funnel, and if you're doing a course that's, literally over like $1,000, $2,000, sometimes you need an additional sales system outside of that funnel. Do you have salespeople? How are they being contacted? What's your follow-up system? What emails are they getting back out? Do you have a text program? What is your sales system? Have a system in place. It's like going through McDonald's University. We have eCourse University coming out, and there's a system that you're going to go through, just like with McDonald's University. There's a system that you go through to make sure you're leading people in the right direction. So what is your sales system? If you don't have one, you can't rate one. So make sure you get a sales system. Rate the opportunity ability to scale. Can you scale the business up? How are you going to scale it? You know, when I say scale, guys, for those of you who may not get it, because I know there was a time that I didn't get it, what that means is how can you get more customers without you being involved in the transaction and in the teaching? That means it's automated. And a lot of people think that they can come in right away and automate a course, but before you automate it, you got to get proven results with at least 100 people or more, sometimes more, sometimes less, but at least 100 people. So the course that you're teaching or what you want to help people with, can it be automated? How can you scale it? When you decide that you want to scale it, are you going to position yourself to hire salespeople? What are you going to have them do? See, all of those things matter. So if you don't have that together and you have no idea what I'm talking about, that is something you definitely want to get together. And then you want to rate the ease. The last question, is that the last question? Yep. The last question here is rate your ease of identifying your target audience within your niche. Rate that ease. Is it easy or is it difficult? Because if it's difficult for you to find them, it's going to be difficult for you to sell to them. So there's a whole bunch of other questions, of course, as you go through this, of course, that you want to ask yourself, but everything you do, you want it to be predictable. You just don't a wish and a hope will never get you anywhere. But when you actually take the time to sit down, go through certain parameters, ask yourself certain questions, and follow a proven system, you can have so much more success. So I hope that brought you guys value. If that brought you value, do me a favor, go ahead and hit the share button, and don't forget to download the questionnaire so that you can take some time to sit down and actually answer the questions that are there. You can go back through this video and it will let you know what each section is, and then it gives you a chance to score yourself. From a 75 or higher means you can go for it because you've discovered a great problem to solve, and that means if you're solving a great problem, you're going to make some great money. 70 to 74, it's a maybe. That means that you got to bring your A game. You got to bring that A game and bring that personality, because you're becoming that attractive character that people want to follow and they want to know more from. 69 to 73, guys, you really must have an attractive personality, because it's going to be really hard, and maybe you'll rule it out, or you can step up your game to get it to where you need it to be. And if it's under 69, run really, really fast and get away, because you're going to waste a lot of time and money. Now, I'm kidding about that running fast, but it is not for you. It is not the thing for you to do unless you can raise your score up. And so if you know exactly what your score should be, it'll give you a greater idea. So if this brought you value, let me know in the comments. After you take the assessment, why don't you come back and put it in the comments or put it inside the group and let us know how you did and how it helped you, and if this brought you value today. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much. And again, my name is Cathy McReynolds, your fun, money, and skill coach. And our goal is to help you create and sell online courses and then get them automated. Whether you have tech skills, marketing skills, selling skills, all of that stuff doesn't matter. If you're willing to learn, you can change your life. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.